Morning, everybody. All right. I hope so. Anyway, right. This morning's video. I was on my phone looking for something yesterday because it chose a bit of midnight day off, and I'm ferreting around and I'm doing this, doing that. Still a bit flashing about as it always is, and well, sorting stuff out. I think I've got a lad to turn me these liners. That's one thing. We'll get that. That'll probably drop in another video, but I'm just letting you know because someone I'm on about all sorts. But anyhow, flicking through social media, comes across I think it was a Sun heading, the Sun or something, and Richard Hammond loses 700 grand on his classic car restoration business. So I've had a flick through the comments. There are quite a few comments on. Somebody said we thought it was 400. Somebody's saying, well, not bothering. And there were all sorts of tax dodge, this, that. I mean, I just thought, all right. So I was a bit surprised, really, because I thought our people's mentalities, well, not bother him. I mean, well, whether it's 400, 700, whatever it is, you know, it's a lot of money, hell of a lot of money. And marketplaces like flat, complete. Well, it's probably reality. It's back to reality. I think cars are actually getting pitched where they should be. Craziness has gone out at window, you know. And I've said this before. Crazy pensions people are getting have gone out at window, you know. And all this like I've got an absolute, you know, I've inherited an house. It's all dying a death, all dying down. But just comments, like I said. I mean, I think that he's having a divorce or so. I'm sure I've read something he's having a divorce. But whatever it is, anyway. I mean, he's not a merchant banker. That is for sure. He's not like, I mean, I don't know what he earns. I ain't got a clue what he earns. I don't look into things like that, and I don't really have any interest in that. But I just think to myself, well, 700k is a lot of money. You know, and I mean, I haven't really seen his business where he's. I've seen a video with him with James May in a stag that like broke down and then went again and broke down. I think it went back on a truck actually. Well, that's just typical of a stag. The stags are good at like just stopping. I've had loads of them do it. You know, can be a bit of trouble, but you can like wriggle them out. You can sort it out. You know what I mean? We're obviously probably a bit staged with that, but he's bumbling along with whatever he's doing. I mean, he's obviously got a pack. He loves his cars, doesn't he? And plus he's been selling some of his cars. I don't know if that's all to do with this or his divorce or whatever it is. But you know, he's obviously got a passion in here. But he's overhead in probably what he does. It could just be crazy. You know, I mean, as daft as it sounds, and I might even be on the low side, it could be 150k a year, whatever he's doing. I don't know. Say they've got 4 lads doing whatever they've got or something. And, I don't know, big rents, insurances, marketing, if they're doing any marketing, eating place, because it's, you know, if they've got film crews in there, I mean, I don't know if they do that sort of thing. I've no idea. But it's like, they're not going to work in -20. You know, they're not going to be like in here, freezing or whatever, pulling a face, you know, like I am on a phone. They're going to want proper sort of things, and well, that's what I think anyway. You know, so overhead could be crazy. So I don't know how long he's been doing it. So that could be eating into a great chunk of money. They could be buying stuff. They could be buying stuff for 100 grand, and they could be selling it for 50. Well, that's 50k. I don't think it's a bit over hard to get where they're getting and I think there's a lot of other sort of companies that could be in similar place. I mean, we've had it before with JD Classics. I mean, it won millions now. Millions. That was a complete, something unbelievably, it was made up. It was pie in the sky, really, when you actually watched about it, you know, and read about it. It was beyond crazy. And, but, well, that's another stay. I suppose I could do a tale on that one, because that was just unbelievable, you know. And, I mean, but this is where I think, like, the bigger end's going, and I have said this to you. You know, I mean, you probably start like putting up a garage and it's £100 an hour or whatever, 150 or something, and then they go, oh, and this is, I don't know, Cuthbert, and he makes sure that your door handle lifts correctly and it's polished properly. But he's costs all this money, and he's got the so-and-so over here and the so-and-so over here, and oh, the best technicians in the world, because they all call them technicians now. You know, they're not spanner men or body lads or paint lads. They're like technicians, aren't they? You know, it's a different ball game, and it's like with modern world now. And then they'll run around. Well, they'll like run around your car, won't they? They'll run around your classic. Oh yeah, I'll get a good look. They'll We've had 3 lads on it all day, and that's so-and-so each lad, £100 say an hour. So here's your bill, whatever it is, something astronomical, probably like 1,500 quid, but your car's scrap. We need the full restoration, 150 grand. Because that's like the level and the pitch that your high-end's got. Well, I don't think they're like the punters are there. And when I just read this little snippet that I read, well, a bit more probably it's Sun, someone put it on for a reason. I didn't know that'd be in other papers. You know, I didn't like it. Because if you get that tailing on social media, you'll get 3 more. In other papers, somebody like, I don't know how it works. It must be like on getting numbers and likes or whatever, or, you know, count. So, but what I think it is probably doing is just fetching it all back to reality. You know, it's all coming back to where I remember it starting off. I mean, I remember buying mags in 1980, and, you know, there you go, cat's up to something. I don't know what cat's up to. Probably. Oh, it's tea, my other cat. I'll have to pause it and feed my cat, other one. Come for a dinner, bear with me 1 minute. Right, back with you. You don't get that on reality TV, do you? One of the cats come and Sooty got so territorial because she stopped inside it, peeping its head under the door. Well, that you heard commotion, but they're fed now anyway. But as I was saying, like 1980-ish, when this all like started, or more or less classic movement were going, you know, and it were like, you got like, well, it were car and classics, weren't there? Were practical classics, I think, was still on. No, I don't even know if practical classics were on go there. There was such a stuff in motorsport and stuff like that. Your cars were like, well, they were still probably sensibly priced. You know, and it were a different sort of culture. It antescal. There were specialists, don't get me wrong, but there were specialists, but just people who generally like stuck with a brand and gone with it, you know, and that were top and bottom of it. But now it's just all moved in another direction. And this heading I've read and these losses, I think are probably a bit plentiful. You know, I really believe there will be, because big business costs big money to run, and I don't know as big money's to be pulled down it. You know, I've said to you, like with Anglia Auction, I've seen that, I've been watching that a bit. And, well, I always watch it, because it's like, it's down to earth. It's always been down to earth, that one. It's not inflated. And stuff's, you know, it's getting back to within reach and not a problem. But it's also getting back to what I've always told you all along, that it's getting back to you can fix it in your garage, because you're not going to really find somebody. These garages aren't going to be there. You're not going to get a modern garage. I mean, I nearly brought you onto it earlier, and because your modern garage, he wants you to pull up in your modern car. This is exactly what they want you to do. This is how they make the money. If they look like they've got glossy shiny, I don't know, with a German specialist or with a whatever specialist or with whatever Land Rover, they want to plug in, tell you, just have technician on it for an hour, probably charge you, I don't know, 150 quid, technician probably even on an hour, 150 quid, something like that. And then turn around to you and say, oh, we're going to need it for so-and-so, it's such and such, what's up with it? And that's how they make the money and probably keep it over a bit, because that'll just roll on and on and on. But anyhow, I've said enough, and I think I've said enough, and I think I've probably said point I want to make. But if some people are watching this sort of stuff on social media, coming out with statements, well, that's no to him or whatever, well, they live on another planet to me, because, well, you've just heard it with cats. This is like really, you know, what goes off. And losses like that can't be sustained. And if this industry has got losses like that in it, well, there's astronomical losses to come. Because if that's where the overhead is pitched, and this is the losses they're showing, well, that means whatever the product was, has suddenly, something's rapidly declined on it. And that means, like, the cars are obviously coming down in value big style. So, anyhow, that's a comment. Let's see what you've got to say about it. Subscribe to the channel. Want to see stuff, various stuff, because like, there's all the stuff going on, as you know that. And give a like if you like video. Somebody might have something to say about it. Anyway, take care, everybody. Thanks and bye for now.